introduce the processing side of this team here. Paul Grant of Biotic Fisheries, John Osmond of Codroy Seafoods, and Phil Barnes of the FFAW Co-op. You know, I think the media and a lot of people, when they look at this little group here, may in many respects look at it as an unlikely occurrence. And I think to some degree it speaks to, it may speak to a little bit of desperation, but I think it speaks more to what we see as a requirement of leadership and a requirement of vision and opportunity for where the collective we are going to try and rebuild a groundfish fishery in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. There is no question that these are challenging times for our province. And I guess like most of us, we are restricted by the amount of things that we can impact on. But those of us connected to the fishery, we're extremely concerned about the changes that are happening within our own ecosystem, and we do see a diminishing supply of species like shrimp and crab that have really been the backbone of our industry since the moratorium. And kind of that's the bad news. The good news, I think, is on two fronts. One, that we do see significant groundfish stocks re-emerging, both on northern cod, on perch, and also on turbot. And we think we're going back to a more historical ecosystem time when these species are going to be a huge part of the fishery in the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. The second thing that I think is encouraging is based on an initiative taken by the FFAW to reach out to all of us at this side of the table to come together and really put the best opinions and best experience of the collective we together to develop a future groundfish fishery. Because the whole concept is the industry needs investment. There's going to have to be a pile of money invested at this to properly do it, both on the harvester side and on the processor side. And the concept is the comment that you've always heard the industry talk about is ocean to plate. Well, this is really a plate to ocean philosophy. And it was originally coined by the union in discussions with our side. I'm going to say our side of the table. We're all on one side of the table. It's about looking where the industry needs to be, where we need to be 3 or 4 or 5 years out. The type of quality that we need to produce, the type of investment that needs to take place, and the amount of stability that needs to be created in the industry for that investment to take place. So, you know, I commend the union for taking the initiative, and I commend these guys with myself for joining this side of the table. I think this is a unique opportunity to help rebuild probably the most vital fisheries resource that we have, and to create a future so that generations of Newfoundlanders are going to be able to participate in this, both on the sea and on the land, and create a viable industry for a lot of our rural communities that without this will have very little to look forward to.